Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, back in Atlanta. I'm in need of a shave. I'm definitely in need of a haircut, but I'm happy to bring you some great post-race interviews from Hyrox. By now, you've most likely watched the live coverage we brought to you, which you can also find on this channel if you haven't seen it. Full men's coverage, full women's coverage. Go check them out. And in this video, I'm going to speak with the top 4 women from the event: Rachel Schreiber, Rebecca Hammond, LaurenWeeks, and Karina Coffin. We'll have another one with the men coming soon, but in the meantime, wanted to bring this to you. Also, to remind you of all the great stuff we have coming up. Are you digging this live coverage? We're gonna be at Hildervat in a few weeks. That's right, Hildervat. A couple of the women in this video mentioned that race. We look forward to bringing you that one. And if you are enjoying the live coverage that we bring, if you're enjoying videos like this, the podcast, all kinds of fun stuff, you can contribute on the Patreon. I'll tell you at the end more about that. Let's get to the video. Away we go.
Rachel Schreiber, and I'm originally from Longmont, Colorado, but right now I'm living in Fort Knox, Kentucky.
What were your expectations going into this event?
I didn't have much expectation. I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, this is kind of like a dream sport with running and CrossFit, so I was super excited and I wanted to be good at it, and I think that's kind of what stressed me out. Is I wanted this to be my sport. I wanted to be amazing, and just so happened it worked out.
What would people know you from before this? Do you have some previous CrossFit highlights or?
Most recently, I was on the live announcement of 21.3. Oh no, 21.2. So that was really cool. I got a throwdown at CrossFit headquarters.
Was that the one with double unders? Which one was that?
It was the one with dumbbell snatch and burpee box jump overs.
Okay.
So did really good on that. I'm a part of the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness team. We did really well at Wadapalooza, and then the season kind of went crazy with COVID, but we're hoping to make it back to the games this year.
Do you know who Robert Gillian is?
I met him actually yesterday. Super impressed by his kind of background. The whole OCR kind of thing is very new to me. I do have a little running background when it comes to like cross country and track and field, but this is kind of a whole new world. So I'm excited to kind of get my feet wet into it.
When I asked you what you thought was going to be the hardest, you said it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was worried about the sled, because everyone told me these horror stories about the sled, the push and the pull, but actually it was probably the best part of the race for me.
Because?
Probably because of the CrossFit background side of it, and I had a little more muscle on me than some of these girls, so it worked to my favor.
Tell me, was there any point that you knew you had it, or were you not going to rest until it was over?
I was waiting for kind of some crazy wall to hit at some point. I didn't really know what to expect in this race. I was like, what's the catch? Like, is it going to hit at some point? But I mean, I felt pretty good the whole way through, so it was good.
Are you going to do some more of these?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping so.
What else do you have on the calendar the rest of the year?
We're finishing individual quarterfinals this weekend, and then we have team CrossFit.
Wait, did you do the quarterfinals earlier today?
I did. Not today. The Thursday and Friday.
Okay, good job.
Yeah. And then we're going to do the team quarterfinals, and then hopefully hit the semifinals for the CrossFit season.
Do you consider it a warm-up, what you just did Thursday and Friday?
Absolutely not. No, they were very intense workouts that left my legs extremely trashed.
Were you worried?
Absolutely. I could barely walk last night.
I'm Rebecca Hammond. I am from California and Colorado and Boston, and that's it.
Okay. What were your expectations coming in today?
Like, I was hoping for podium. First, second, or third, pretty much.
You said to me you thought the thing was going to be horrible, and anybody who was looking forward to this is lying.
Yeah. Well, because it is. I mean, actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought, because you just, it's like long enough where you just have to kind of relax, because you can't rush for that long unless you're like Hunter or Schreiber, apparently. But yeah, it was fine.
Were you in second most of the time, or you built your way back up?
I think I built my way back up. Apparently I gained a lot in the second half in running. Like, I didn't realize where I was while I was running. I was just kind of like going and relaxing. But I think I was kind of far back after sled push and pull, which I expected, and then just gradually gained on the running. Lauren was still with me in the burpees. She would kind of like go ahead in the rock zone things, what are they called? Workouts? I don't know, the non-runs. And then I would just creep up on the runs. Until I think Farmer's Carry, she stayed behind me. And lunges, she stayed behind me. And apparently I gained on first place. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was gaining. I thought I was like way behind. I didn't even know where she was. I had no idea.
Are you the kind of person that will go back and look at splits and be like, oh, I could do better in this zone next time, blah, blah, blah?
If I were doing another one of these, then absolutely. But I think I think had I cleaned up a couple different things, I think I could have.
So every time I talk to you, it's the last time you're ever doing an event, basically?
Yeah, pretty much. That's my style.
Well, we know you got into, Stanford?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But can you sneak out to do the Chicago American Championships that are also going to be $10,000 later this year?
I would have to qualify for that.
You just did.
No, I didn't. This one doesn't count. This is for show. Apparently, it doesn't count. So like, even though I got second today and ran whatever time I ran, it doesn't matter. I'd have to run another one. I'm not gonna run another Hyrox to qualify for Chicago. I would just go if I were invited, maybe.
Right.
When is it?
Maybe we'll get you a special dispensation. I understand they want to get people to come back, but.
When is Chicago?
I don't know, I have to look.
Oh, is it like a long time from now or like a little time from now?
Rebecca, I can only do one thing at once, and it's interviewing you. I mean, I can look at my phone, I guess, but.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, listen, I keep saying I hope this isn't the last time I see you, so I hope it isn't.
We will see each other again.
We will.
Yes.
Up top.
I'm LaurenWeeks, and I currently live in Salt Lake City.
Moved from Vegas.
I moved from Vegas, yes. And before that, Charleston, and before that, New York.
So third place today. Are you pleased, excited, disappointed?
It's actually where I thought I would finish. Of course, I'd love to come in first, but I'm pretty happy with my effort. My run got better, and I've been working on it. My sleds did not get any better, and I don't really know how to fix that.
Did you do the quarterfinals this week?
I did not do the quarterfinals. I did the original open, and then I chose not to do this quarterfinals, and we're actually going to try for the team quarterfinals next week.
What if I told you Rachel did the quarterfinals?
I heard she did, and she's doing pretty well with it too.
20th in the world.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
I'm like blown away.
Yeah. So
imagine her like fresh on this.
And she has to go again tomorrow, so she has to do the last workout tomorrow after this race. So, yeah.
What gym are you representing? What's your team?
I am at Excel Fitness. It's pretty cool. They got everything. It was fun.
Is it like Hackenbrook and those guys in Salt Lake?
He used to be. He moved to Vegas. We switched.
Oh, okay. So talk to me about, you said the sled you expected to do better. After this race, are you the kind of person that will look at all the splits and break it down and where can I improve and how am I going to do better next time?
So I'm not the type of person to look at all the splits, but my fiance is, and he's already broken it down and showed me all the splits from today.
He won't let you sleep at night first?
No, I've already seen them all. But the sleds I have a lot to work on. It took me 7 minutes to do the sled pull, and some of the girls did that in half the time.
Well, it also was extra because of the double pull. I feel like you can make
No, that makes it easier. So I'm really that bad at sled pulls.
How is multiple times easier? You have to transition.
So you do have to transition more, but the longer the rope, the harder the pull because it's further from you. So it being that you have to transition so many times, the rope and the sled is closer, so it's supposed to be easier. Once again, I'm just that bad at sled pulls.
What about running? How do you feel about your running?
I'm pleased with it. I cut my run time down like on this particular event by almost 2 minutes, and I'm hoping to be able to take another 2 off of that.
All right, so what's next for you besides the team quarterfinals?
Team quarterfinals first, and then definitely Hildervat. So Hildervat is, May 22nd. And then I'm considering doing the Montana Spartan, so that's before that.
The Ultra Beast?
No, just the Beast. Whoa. Just the Beast.
Okay, I'm Karina Coffin, and I'm living in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And your position today was?
I came in 4th.
Just off the podium.
Just off.
By how many minutes and/or seconds?
I think I was a minute off behind Lauren. Yeah, a minute and 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, you guys were back and forth between 3rd and 4th, I think. Most
Yeah.
of the event. Are you the kind of person that will go back and look at splits and decide, I need to make more time up here, or
I will go back and look at my different stations and just see how I compare to some of the girls, because I was thinking about it. you know, while I was in my bed eating crackers just like an hour ago. I just ate a whole bag of crackers in my bed, all sweaty and nasty. Just couldn't move. Just to set the visual. Yeah, I definitely want to look, because I think the first 4 stations, I mean, skier might not have been fast, but I was, you know, I was off the sled pole in 2nd place, and that was the station 4, and then, you know, and then I just lost it a little from there. I'm not as fast as the girls who came ahead of me, and so I've been working on that. That's probably my biggest thing that I've been working on is getting faster.
But I think the speed is, like, you're only going to get so much speed at this stage of the game, so I feel like it's getting faster everything else, right?
That's certainly a way to look at it, Matthew.
Is that incorrect? I know you're a professional physio, whatever your expertise.
Dietitian.
Yeah. You know a lot more about fitness than I do, I guess.
Well, for me, if I just focus on getting better at those stations, and don't focus on the speed, I'm going to get slower, because I've just been working on my running and speed lately. So I need to keep that up and/or improve that and maintain my strength. Like, I'll get more efficient. Like at the farmer's carries, I'm going to add a lot more farmer's carries in, because I shouldn't have set them down as many times as I did. And you know, I could just work on being a beast at lunges. Those were slow. Burpee broad jumps were a little bit slow at that point. So I think if I improve my endurance and my cardio through running, I think those areas are going to improve. Like the lunges, well, maybe not the lunges, but like the burpee broad jumps, like that's just all aerobic, you know.
Will you do, how many, are you going to do more of these this year? Like, how's your calendar?
I'd like to. I don't have no clue. I have one more race that I'm for sure doing next month, the Hildervaart Battle on the Beach in Jacksonville. I'm excited. Some soft sand obstacle. That's what we need in here, a couple obstacles. That would be nice. So that's all I have right now on the schedule for sure. But I think I'd like to do a couple more of these and just see if I can get a little better at them, and you know. So
when you say you started to slowly, is that because you think you went out too hot? Like, what was
no, I mean, and I don't think I I just think I had a good performance on the sleds, and like the sled pole especially, and so it would be great, like, if I could just stay in that place, you know, and if I could have come off 2nd and then stayed ahead of the other girls. But Becca and Lauren they're so fast, and Rachel was incredible today. So so they just caught me on the run. Like, Becca lapped me twice at 2 different times throughout the race.
Do you know that Rachel did the quarterfinals a couple days ago?
Yeah, she did a workout yesterday morning and it was wall balls, and she did 120 wall balls, 120 calorie row yesterday morning, and then she's got a workout tomorrow to do a last one before 2 o'clock. I'm like, bless your heart, girlfriend. She's awesome.
Are you doing the team one?
I'm not doing any of the open this year. I'm kind of taking off of CrossFit. I'm really, like I said, I'm trying to become a little bit more on endurance oriented while maintaining as much strength as possible.
And there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. As I said, if you were enjoying live coverage, if you're enjoying live coverage, can I say the word fucking coverage? If you are enjoying live race coverage, fun recaps, great interviews, fun podcast, me and Josh, all that great stuff, you can hop on the Patreon train and give as little as a couple dollars a month. It really helps things keep moving around here. We're up to over 200 Patreons right now. Patrons, honks, we like to call you. And it's time you got on board. So hit the links below. Check that out. Love ya. Miss ya. Mean it. I've got to run.